What it do, family? It's your girl, the Network Junkie, better known as. Okay, so I would first like to introduce myself for those that are not used to me over here on YouTube. Hello, welcome to a day with Miss Dana J, better known as the Network Junkie. But I want to kind of introduce you guys to a regular day for me. My day consists of a number of different routines. So I kind of got you over here later today. Normally at the top of my day, I got up around 4:30ish. Not every top of the day I get up that early, but I'm starting to see it happening more often. So I'm taking the time and I'm actually going into doing a couple of stretches. I just now really appreciate the yoga technique of waking your body up. So I'm just now getting there. So I would love to have you guys just join me on that journey. We're gonna be here for a minute, not too long. I don't want to hold you. Just want to introduce myself again. I'm Miss Dana J. I am currently in Detroit, Michigan, where I was born and raised, but I have ventured off and have explored the world. I have not been out of the country yet, but that is definitely on my roster, right? So I have been places across the states. I've been to Atlanta. I lived in Kentucky. I actually lived in Florida. Let's see, Vegas, Texas, Chicago, New York, Baltimore, or oh my gosh, New Orleans. So I've actually traveled around some parts, and I've been able to leave a clue or two with a few individuals. So I have actually adopted the name the Network Junkie for those that would like to go play back and see the Network Junkie, which means it's not THE. It is Da.Network Junkie. JUNKIE, because I get half of this in real life. Anywho, I was told to come on and introduce myself to you guys, the YouTube individuals. Okay, Cash App stock is going up. WW International is now at 5.2%. This is the day with me. Like, this happens all the time. While I'm live, I'm going to just be showing you a little bit about my day-to-day routine. So I did wake up today at around 4:30ish. I got up, I did my stretches. I'll reach up to the sky and just reach. I also stretch my body, wake it up. I love to dance, so I'm forever, dancing and everything. And I like to do that in the beginning of the day because it helps, it gives me the motivation to, get up and get to work. Because if y'all was to see my room right now, my office space right now, y'all would be like, what are you doing in there? Not a damn thing. Obviously, not right now, but I got a lot of stuff moved out. I just moved into a new home, guys. This is my freedom home. And I have some awesome plans for this. So as y'all participate in a day with Miss Dana J, you will be seeing a lot of awesomeness. Just a regular person, a regular Joe can actually do, and hopefully it encourages you to do more as well. Let me see. I am 40 years old. Yes, I'm 40 years old. I have 4 children. I have a 22-year-old, an 18-year-old that's going to be 19 in 2022, because this is the year that we are currently in. My baby girl will also, well, not my baby girl, my daughter will be 17. Excuse me, she's 17 and she's going to be 18 at the end of this year. And my baby girl just turned 12. So I'm going to give a shout out to them. For me, it's so awesome because my kids are the greatest. I don't care what you thought, but they're the greatest. Anywho, a day with me, I'll just share a lot of the things that I do. I wake up, I drink my water. I do not do anything. I don't even utter words until I drink my H2O. I like to cleanse my body with pure energy. So water brings pure energy. Water brings life. Water brings positivity. Water brings what you need to live. You can't live. Nothing can live without water. So I start my day off with some water. So I drank my water, then I got up, I did my stretches, I reached up to the sky. A lot of the reaches that I do is at least 10 seconds to 20 seconds. Like, my arms sometimes feel like it's like going to sleep on me a lot. I do have primary, and I might be saying it wrong, so hooked on phonics did not work for me all the time. So I definitely want to put that disclosure in here. So when you be hearing me saying some words that you like, who, huh? Yeah, it's only because I don't really know how to say it like that. I know what it means. I just don't know how to pionate it. See, I even said that wrong. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so 40-year-old that sucked this finger up until I was like 32. So I have a strong list that it just does not, my tongue does not roll the way that most tongues roll. So anywho, it ain't gonna stop me. I let me see, where did I go? I have children. Um, I'm a network junkie. I did share that with you guys. I actually have a business. I have a jewelry business as well that we make costume jewelry and custom jewelry for clients. I also have a networking business where I'm just now getting into. Again, that was birthed out of the corona virus time. You know, when we had that era where we were stuck in a house and we were not able to go out and participate in things of any sort other than the grocery shopping and the gas station, you know. So that was the highlights of my days, just to let you know. But anywho, I made birth the network group. And why I put the network to group together is because it was so many different clients that I had that I was doing certain things for, and some of them I was doing similar things, and then I had my own business that needed some attention with what I was offering my clients. And what I was offering my clients was bookkeeping. I was offering them secretarial positions where I would come in and take care of their phone calls. I would take care of the faxes, the emails that needed to go back out, all of the clerical type of duties. I also even was doing dry cleaning, go figure. But I was making sure that the owner was free enough to take care of the bigger responsibilities. So I was taking care of the small things that needed to be taken care of and bringing it together to complete the whole puzzle. So that's some of the things that I was offering to my clients. So I just realized, like, wait a minute, I'm not doing this for my own business. And I do have a partner, excuse me. And we just both were just, trying to figure out how we were going to do some things. So we kind of even set that on the back burner for a moment so we can get our own lives together, because anything that both of us do, we wanted to make sure that we're giving our 110%. So we kind of just navigated around, our schedules and allowed each other the time to see if we wanted to move forward with that business venture, and we did. So the network group came about just off of that, me having a need for my own personal business and brand that I was working on for years, and being able to take what I've been doing with other clients and transfer them skills over to the things that I needed personally for my business, and also for my nonprofit and others that was very close with me, that was partners with me. We wanted to make sure that all of us is feeding off of the knowledge, the resources, and also the profit that was being made. So we did that. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's what brings me before you today. My mentor said, you know what? In order to draw the traffic that you truly need to be able to be an impact and an influence in people's lives, the whole reason why I'm here is that you have to be more consistent. You have to do a blog now. It's at the point where you got to start blogging. And I'm like, I'm on live all the time already. Like, live have a lot of my life. Like, and only because I love you guys. When I say I love you in real life, I want to see everyone be as great as they can be. And sometimes you need that extra motivation. And a lot of the times it comes from a stranger. So, hey, stranger, I love you. I want to see you be great. How do I get to see you to be great? I have to show you that I can be great out loud as well. So, I'm hoping that I'm being impactful. I'm hoping that you are able to share with me things that can help this platform grow. I would love the larger influencers to come in and give me some little tidbits, and even come sit on the platform, or even offer for me to come on the platform to just share some messages. What type of messages? Hey, business owners matter. We always talk about everything else. We matter as well. What are we doing to support one another? How do we show up for one another? Community matters. How are we cleaning up our front yards? Are we part of the problem? Are we the ones littering? Are we the ones that's just out here at 5 o'clock in the morning, whoop, 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 outside, making it uncomfortable for other elders and people that got to go to work? Like, is we the problem? And when I say we the problem, I mean anybody that stays in the world. It's no color to it. You know, unfortunately, the darker colored individuals go through a lot more when it comes to being pointed the finger of everything we do is just, you know, and it's not like that all the time. And outside of that, stop finding excuses. Not everything is always someone's problem. You know, overstanding sometimes that you can be the toxic individual in a relationship. And a relationship is not just about a man and a woman. Oh my gosh. It is relationship with your child. It's a relationship with your teacher. It's a relationship with your job. It's a relationship with your partner. Intimacy is so freaking broad, right? So I talk about a little bit of everything. I talk about making sure that we show up as moms in our children's lives. And that's not just for the young lady, but also for the young man, because the young man needs to know what it feels like to be loved by a woman first. You know? But anywho, I ain't here for all that today. I just wanted to introduce myself and just take you along with me on a day-to-day basis. So I will be blogging more often. Share with me, please share with me, how long should I blog? I don't know how long I should be blogging. I see people on there for hours. I'm already doing hour broadcasts, so I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the flow of things. So that's what you will be experiencing right now, is me finding my niche. Okay, so that's where it's at right now. I'm finding my niche as I navigate through this matrix. I want to make sure that I'm delivering messages that you can utilize. So again, first thing you want to do in the top of your day is drink some H2O. That's what I do on a day-to-day basis. I don't even speak a word. I don't even say grand rising. I don't say, what are you doing? I don't say I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't say anything. I just drink me some water. So I drink me about, let me see how big this bottle is. I want to say about 8 ounces, about 16 ounces. So I drink me about 16 ounces because I will drink the whole bottle of water the top of my day. Then what I do is, again, I stretch. So because I did do a little yoga earlier, I'm just going to go in today and do a little bit, just a couple of stretches, just to show you a little something. And as I do that, I love the filters. I'm a filter girl, yes. And I wanted to come on first raw so you can see what it is. And then I'm going to actually put my filter on to just bring a little more color, you know, a little more light. So, a day with Miss Dana J. So I'm gonna set my camera here and actually get prepared. Look what I got, guys. I'm so excited too. Yeah, so I'm excited about my new gadget. I done had it for a while, guys. I need to get me some more shoe charms. Yes, I really do. So, first things first, I want to make sure that I got you over here. All right, guys, don't be talking about my rusty, ashy Crocs. So, who's familiar with sweatbands? I may need to go the other way because the lighting back here is not so great. So I'm gonna do it this way, guys. Oh, and the lighting right there is not so great either. I'm back. Okay, so again, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm about to see what to do. But I want to show you a couple yoga moves. Okay, so positioning the camera is gonna be another project for me. Welcome. Boop, 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 boop. That's not it. What about there? So it's just not. Okay. We're gonna find a spot to set y'all up at. Ooh, and then today I got me some new logo ideas. I'm excited about that. Okay, well, this is not the best because you can't see the floor, but at least I can show you the rest of the process. So, who's aware of the sweatband? Okay, so I actually just found this as I unpack. So I have incorporated the actual sweatband in my yoga stand. So boom, boom, boom. This thing is cool. I don't like the smaller one because the smaller one, to me, it just gives more gaps and it you have to squeeze it a little tighter. So I'm gonna bring this down, guys. So that's my belly. That's my belly. Belly, belly, belly. So this is me holding it in. Yeah, now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that bottom. You see that right there? I'm gonna get that. So how do you get it? I'm gonna take this strap and just, then on the inside of it, it has the Velcro. That's it. So you wanna pull it tight enough to be able to get that snug fit. Just like that. Bam. So we got that first one. Now this is the fun part. You see all that muffin hanging over the tuffin? So that's the hard part. So this is when you start to do your magic. You start to mold. So again, you want to make sure you get all of your jiggles and wiggles, because you don't want that to be sticking out. These are my waist beads. There we go. And I'm not going to edit these because I've been told not to. Let's just go ahead and let's make this the raw and uncut version. A day with Miss Dana J. So right now what I'm doing is just wrapping. Try not to wrap too tight so it don't have too much muffin on the tuffin at the top. What I hate, oh my gosh, is all the extra back fat that comes along with this. So again, as you wrapping, you don't want to wrap too tight. Want to wrap just enough to be able to cover the love handles that you want to get rid of. Now I also heard that this actually helps with losing weight. I don't know about that yet. May have not been consistent enough. Then sometimes you will have to adjust it. You will have to adjust it to be able to fit you. So that's the waistband. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna put my shirt on, guys. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. And I'm still in the house, so I could be wearing my bonnet. I don't know about you. Ooh, excuse me, but y'all need to stop taking these bonnets outside the house. This is only for the house, ladies. Please, ladies, leave the bonnets in the house. Okay, disclaimer. So what I'm going to do is now grab my actual mat. And I'm just going to do a couple stretches with you. You guys talk to me. Get active in the comments. Remember, again, I'll hold this for about a good 20 seconds, 10 to 20 seconds. And what this does is it's just literally like stretching your muscles, your limbs. And it's just bringing the blood flow. Bring that blood flow up. My whole right arm has been kind of uncomfortable. It's been very hot. And then it's been feeling like it's stiff, like it wants to lock up on me. And also my right leg as well. So like I say, having pulmonary artery disease, you have to be careful of the blood flow, building up blood clogs in your body and floating. So that's one of the things that they worry about is the floating blood clot. So I pay attention to my body as often as I can. So I've noticed that I have been getting locked up. Like my body has been locking up a little more often. And it's probably because I have been more active lately. So what I've decided to do is incorporate yoga. So here we go. So again, this arm is not feeling so hot. So that's why I'm shaking it. Bringing that life back in it. And when you reach up, you want to actually stretch like you're trying to reach, like you're trying to grab on to something. So make sure you're actually like extending your arms and stretching, and you're feeling it, you know, like feeling it from your toes all the way to the tip of your fingertips. And then as I do that, I like to channel my mind. I like to channel my mind on my day, how I would like to see my day, you know, progress. So as I do that, I close my eyes a lot of the time and I go into my own trance, excuse me. And everything happens when I'm there, right? So I'm gonna lay this out. And I'm working on my balance, guys and ladies and gentlemen. So I did my stretch. I'm going to actually touch my toes now. It helps stretch your back, excuse me. I told y'all hooked on phonics. Y'all be thinking I'm playing. So I'm going to reach out here first. I like to go midway before I go all the way down because it helps with the back of your legs, these strings right here. It helps. So I like to stay as, you know, even as possible and actually just stand here for about a good 10 seconds to 20 seconds. And if you're doing this with me, come on. You're doing this with me, you should be feeling it all right here. And that's just right here, right? And if you want, you can hold your hands out. Sometimes I hold my hands here. Sometimes I'll just drop my hands and allow it to just flow. And then I'll open up a little bit more by walking my legs out, and then I'll work myself into going down. I don't just go down, I kind of work myself. And then when I get to a place where I feel like I can't go any farther, and you'll feel how far you can go, I actually place my head pointing down to the ground, and I breathe. And most of the time when you breathe, you're able to go a tad bit farther. And as you come back up, you don't want to get lightheaded, so you want to go right back to the middle part. You want to sit right back here again. And then kind of walk your legs up a little. Stay there. Stretch it. Then you walk yourself up slowly. And you might hear a couple cracks in your back, but that's all good. That's all good. So another thing I do is I just move. I like to just allow my body to take control sometimes. Whatever I feel like that's gonna stretch me the most, that's what I do. I'm not your average yoga person. I'm doing what works for my body. So as I move like this, it's you know, it's curving my body. It's allowing me to be able to work out more than one portion at a time. Another thing that I do after doing that is I go down to the ground and I do some stretches there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get down in the middle. How I sit is I go down like this. And I'll just sit there. And again, I set my intentions on whatever I want my day to be. So today is awesome. Today is the first day of me officially blogging on here with you. And I do apologize, the lighting and all that good stuff. So I'm in beta mode. In beta mode. A lot of things that I've been doing lately has been beta mode because I've been guided to do certain works, and not necessarily I didn't come with they didn't come with rule books, but I know it is literature out here that can guide me along this journey. And if you have some clues and some clues that you'd like to share, please do. Don't be a holder of information because you're afraid that someone else might oversee you. My whole thing is, if someone oversees me, I just hope they'll throw a bone. Throw a bone, you know, from time to time. The whole point of the yoga is to set your mind and your attentions on where you would like to go in life, what you would like to do. And a lot of the times we think so far, we forget about thinking about today. Whew. So make sure you think about today. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my legs